Well, the Mavs take it on the chin, Kendrick.
Moments, especially in the first 3.5 quarters, a just gutless performance by the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks have lost 4 out of the last 5.
Oh, no, I can't.
And now,
there we go.
Yeah, just a gutless performance by the Mavs. Mavs with an embarrassment on Sunday, God's day. Yeah, embarrassing God Almighty. But and themselves, and also Mavs fans. They got the nerve to upcharge Mavs fans next season with this crap. But Mavs have now lost 4 of the last 5 after a 7-game winning streak. And don't look now; they're only half a game from in front of the Golden State Warriors for 9th. And if they're in that 9th place, that means by the time the season ends, that means they're in a do-or-die game, one and done. And let me tell you something: as much as I love Coach Kidd, and I have tremendous respect for that guy, if they're in a do-and-die game in the 9th or 10th spot and they get put out, there's no reason they're going to keep them, because Nico Harrison will push forward. They do not like each other, and Jason Kidd was the guy that was bitching and complaining about, hey, I need more talent. Like Nico Harrison said, okay, I get you more talent. But the fact of the matter is, this team, once again, it's just a baffling loss to me. You are healthy. I mean, you are healthy facing the team. Now, me and Walt, we list the scouting reports, we list the injury reports. A team that had at least about 4 of their top 9 rotation guys were out, and you just get blasted after being up 11, find yourself down 11 at the end of the first quarter, and at no point in time until the last part of the game were the 76ers threatened. That was the disturbing part. But let's get to the stats and facts, so we can get you on the stream, Ken. We can talk about it. You know, happy Sunday.
We want to hear from you, the people, today.
Oh, I do want to. Yeah, happy Sunday, by the way. But let's get down to it. Let's get to the start off with the team stats, will we? This is a safe place, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is a safe place for all. Let's get to the team stats. The Mavericks shoot 47%. To the 76ers, 46%. Think, it ain't that bad. But hey, it's looking between the numbers. The Mavericks also was 16 out of 41 for 39%. To the Sixers, 11 out of 37 for 30% from 3. You say, man, that's not that bad. The Sixers were 29 of 31 from the free throw line. That's 94%. But the Mavs were 20 out of 23 for 87%. And most of those free throws, reason why it was such a discrepancy, most of those free throws came late in the game when the Mavs had to foul. You think it is, man, it's pretty good. The Mavs out-rebounded the 76ers 45 to 42. You say, hey, okay. And also, the Sixers only had a one offensive rebound edge on the Mavericks, 13 to 20. You say, oh, how did they lose this game? Then you think, man, then you start looking really in between these numbers right here. The 76ers had 26 assists to the Mavs 20. When the Mavericks don't get at least close to the 30s of assists, they're like 5 and 15 or something like that. So that's a troubling stat right there. Also, steals. The 76ers had 10 steals to the Mavericks 6. Also, the 76ers had 5 blocks to the Mavericks 2. But boy, here do we come. 17 turnovers to the Sixers 9. We said in the first half the Sixers had 10 turnovers to the Mavs 1. Well, the Mavs proved the defense, but they still were bad in the third quarter on turnovers. And you know what? That 17 turnovers on Walt, that led to 25 points from the Sixers off 17 turnovers from the Mavericks. That's the break. Also, the Mavericks out fast break them 24 to 15 points in the paint though. 76ers got them 52 to 42. And also fouls 19 to 18. Let's look a little diver into the box score. Oh, let's go ahead and start. Well, we got something to tell you. Let's go ahead and start with the winning team. Tobias Harris. I got that right this time. He had 28 points. I better get his name right. He balled in the second half. He had 28 points. He was a plus 10. Had 5 boards.
Wait. Hold up.
Tobias.
Hold up. Before I don't know. Wait a minute. Stop.
What?
1 second.
What?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Doing your.
Well, we got breaking news.
Kendrick.
Yes.
I don't know what happened back there in the back. I don't know what's going on, but Adrian Wojnarowski is reporting the Dallas Mavericks are converting two-way guard A.J. Lawson to a standard NBA contract.
Oh, okay.
A.J. Lawson has been converted to a standard NBA contract. Now, you ask yourself, well, why does that mean anything? Well, I'll tell you why that means anything, because A.J. Lawson is a guard.
Yeah.
So, which means that somebody, maybe you could draw a conclusion, minutes are about to get cut and might be going to a youth movement over at the Mavericks at the guard position. But Adrian Wojnarowski is reporting that the Dallas Mavericks are converting two-way guard A.J. Lawson to a standard NBA contract right after a Philadelphia 76ers loss.
Well, good for A.J. Lawson. I'm happy for him. Reading that what you will. Good for him. I'm happy for him. He's earned. He's played hard. But yeah. Listen, after the game that guy just had, that was just here. We couldn't find him on the bench, so maybe he left the arena. He was so bad. But anyway, let's get back to the stats and facts. Mo Bamba had him a nice game. He had 8 and 5 today. 14 minutes. He was 4-4 from the free throw line, 2 or 3 from the field. Kyle Lowry had 8 points. He had 7 assists, 4 rebounds in 33 minutes. Tyrese Maxey in 39 minutes. Only had 24 points. He had 19 in the first half. Did get injured. He came back in the game, so glad he was able to shake that off. He was a +5 today. He had 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. He was 1 of 5 from 3, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 8 of 15 from the field. Buddy Hield in 29 minutes. He had 11 points, +6. He had +6 in the plus-minus category. He had 4 assists. He had 3 rebounds. He was 3 or 4 from the three-point line, 4 or 11 from the field. Nicholas Batum was a +4. He had 7 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 11 boards. He had 11 boards in this game. 1 of 5 from the three-point line, 2 8 from the field, 32 minutes. Paul Reed, 28 minutes. He had 13 points, was a +14, had 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 7 boards. 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 1 from 3. 5 or 6 from the field. Kelly Oubre, Usami Poppy, 26 minutes, was a dog in the second half. Really strong, catalyzed them along with Tobias Harris to a win. Had 21 points. Had 4 assists, 5 boards. He's 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Only 1 of 7 from 3, but 7 of 17 from the field, includes some tough baskets. Also had KJ Martin. 4 minutes, nothing much in there. He just played garbage time. Now let's get to the losers. Dallas Mavericks, and boy, what a losing! I don't like the way you said what a losing franchise they are right now. PJ Washington, 35 minutes, 13 points, including a couple air balls from 3. Had 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 6 of 6 for the 6 for the free throw. Like he didn't make all his free throws this time, but he was 1 of 7 for 3. Stop jacking him up. If he only shot 7 on him and made 1, stop jacking him. 3 of 5, 3 of 10 from the field. Let's get to Derek Lively. Foul trouble did him in. That's the only reason he'll play 18 minutes. Had 4 points, 3 rebounds, had a block.
Yeah, but see, that's another thing, Kendrick. Foul trouble's always doing him in though.
Yeah, 2 or 3 from the. Yeah, 2 or 3 from the field. Can't stay out of foul trouble. You can't stay out of foul trouble. You can't get minutes because you're on the bench. Kyrie Irving, 38 minutes. I had 28 points, but don't read into that what you will. He struggled in the first half. He only came on late in the fourth quarter. 4 assists, 5 boards. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 of 9 from 3, 10 of 20, 10 of 20. And this one, listen, before I get off of this, I go to stat. This is my personal thing to Kyrie Irving. I know you're trying to be a nice guy. But when you and Tim Hardaway Jr., if he's ever on the floor again, stop diverting to him. He's not a good player for you to pass up shots and just let him straight jacket. Stop doing that. Be aggressive. Tim Hardaway Jr. is what he is. He's an inconsistent three-point shooter. There's no need to be just handing it off to him and say, hey, go ahead and it's your turn, because an ignorant fool like him will keep shooting even though he'll miss 5 straight, which he did tonight. This afternoon. Josh Green, 20 minutes. He had 7 points. He had 20 minutes worth of cardio. Yeah, maybe right. And maybe try to put it in Junior. Josh Green, I'm just gonna let you know, he's just way too small. He's a 6'4" guard trying to guard big wings, and he can't get it done.
I didn't understand why he was starting.
And some of that's taken away from his offense. He's the turnover machine. He had 3 bad turnovers in this game. He had 6 rebounds, but fouls a lot. He's a bench player. That's basically what he is. Speaking of bench players, Maxi Cleveland.
He needs to be the 6th man. He needs to be the 6th man. I'm sorry.
Speaking of bench players, Maxi Cleveland, 26 minutes, 2 points, 2 assists, 5 boards, 0-2 from 3, 2 free throws. That's about it. Maxi, you guys. It doesn't matter. Okay, he's one of the guys I didn't give up on. Derrick Jones Jr., 26 points, 26 minutes, 21 points. He had 7 rebounds, had a block. Did injure his shoulder. Hope that's not serious. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He was 5 of 5 from 3, 7 of 9 from the field. Hopefully his shooting slump, he got out of his shooting slump because they're going to need it. Daniel Gafford, 13 minutes, no points, 4 boards, got blown by a few times. That's the reason why he didn't play that much. Guys were picking and popping him to death. Dante Exum, 8 minutes. He needs to get more minutes, kid, especially when you're giving who double minutes than he is. 1 point, had a steal, but he needs to get more minutes. He's got to get more minutes going forward. And also Tim Hardaway Jr., 15 minutes, 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, 2 points. The only 2 points he did get was when he actually drove to the basket, got a layup, and then the possession before Kid just benched him, he throws up a contested 3 and then get blown by on defense for a duck. Kid had to say, or somebody had to risk it. That's it. He's done. I didn't even see him on the bench. Tim Hardaway,
I couldn't find him on the bench.
He's the toad of the day for the Dallas Mavericks. It was a lot of toads, but Tim Hardaway Jr., toad of the day. And that is your stats and facts of the night. Give Jaden Hardy some minutes. He can't be much worse than Tim Hardaway was tonight. Please. That's your stats and facts of the night, brought to you by us. Us, unfortunately, on a Sunday. Well,
okay, so I got the stream key up. I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out again. I'm over on what's the name, putting it out now.
Yeah, you can just go. Just go. We look forward to your comments. Whatever you got to say, whether we agree or disagree, you're free.
And in the comments, just click the link. If you're on Facebook, just click the link. However you want to do it.
Free to unleash.
Free
to unleash. Because after this loss, everybody should get a piece of that behind today. Everybody. Good God, everybody. This is what a gutless loss.
Yeah, I got it up top. If you in the on Facebook, it's in the comments. Just click the link. I'm still about to pull up the highlights if anybody wants to join. Some people might be too disgusted to join, Kendrick.
I don't know if they would call them highlights.
Yeah, they something.
Yeah, it's called replays.
They are. They something. They are something.
Kevin Gray had this tweet out. Mavs 7-game win streak feels more, unfortunately, like a distant memory as they've lost, like I said, 4 of the last 5, and it doesn't get any easier. With the high-flying Indiana Pacers coming on Tuesday. Woo! Rick Carlisle trying to put the death nail on the Mavs on Tuesday. Mavs now tied with
Rick
Golden
Carlisle
State in the.
Rick Carlisle must
Yeah.
put that Sealy from the color purple on the Mavs.
He must have.
Until
Mavs
you do
now,
right by me, ain't nothing gonna go right.
Yeah, Mavs now tied. Well, he actually quit and left. Mavs.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with him.
He didn't fire him. He left. Mavs are now tied with Golden State in the loss column with 27, as the Warriors are 13-3 in the last 16 games. Remember that.
Sealy left too.
Remember that, guys. The Warriors are surging. The Mavs could be down in 9th. Just saying.
Yeah, we could be a play-in team.
You already played this. You could be. Boy, that'd be a great game. The Mavericks against the Lakers in a do or die game to see who's out to play. Boy, that'd be a great game. Do or die. LeBron and Luka. Woo! Whoa, boy.
You would love that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we got to do. I mean, Walt. My goodness. We got to do that from the studio, man. That about to be a studio game right there. Woo!
I'm serious about this, y'all. Do we have 4 of the worst NBA players in the league?
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I can answer that real quick for you. Anybody on the stream key?
Oh, anybody want to? Does anybody want the Ken bunch? Kendrick wants to talk to you.
Yeah, the Ken bunch. Listen, I call you the Ken bunch. I can't call you the fun bunch because I ain't having much fun. Well, so call you the
Stream
Ken
key
bunch.
is out.
Stream key. Let's get to these replays.
It hadn't come up. It hadn't come up.
Oh, well, sure. But somebody burned the tape. Somebody burnt the tape.
Yeah, they probably said to hell with this.
Yeah, let's get to some more. Let's get to some more Twitter.
Again, real quick before we go into that, the stream key is up. If anybody wants to hop on the show and talk to us, click the link. Just click the link that's right there in the. It's in the comment section. I think it'll be under my name.
Oh, somebody has some comments to fix the Mavs walk. Easy adjustments to get us on track.
Click the link, we'll put you on the screen, and we'll go from there. For
Tuesday night, number 1, lock in on defense. Play ball hardy, less Tim. Find ways to keep Gafford playing in the right situations. 4, fire Jason Kidd. 5, get chemistry back into Immaculate. God damn it. I didn't see that. I did not see that coming. I just read them right behind each other. I did not see that coming. You're going to say fire Jason Kidd. Oh man, it's gonna be an interesting post-game interview because Tim McMahon is in the building. You know he's gonna ask a question.
Tread lightly, Tim.
No, Tim ain't finna do that. Oh,
tread lightly, Tim.
Yeah, I want to see Tim.
All right, I'll put the stream out again.
I want to see Tim and Luka, Tim and J Kidd, street fight. Let's get it. So while we getting what you like, what you didn't like, what's your feeling?
I keep telling you, I don't like Josh Green starting. I don't think Junior is not somebody you bring off the bench. Just being honest.
Yeah, I was pushing back. I was pushing back on. I guess I'm going around in your way of thinking. Josh Green, too small. Not as good. Not a good defender. Still fouls a lot.
PJ Washington was a good. PJ Washington was a good. What's the name? Was a good trade, but if PJ Washington is gonna have to knock down corner threes if he gonna stay on this team. I've been telling you that. Yes, and that's another thing. Stop shooting wide threes when you stop shooting threes when you have wide open lane in the hoop. I agree.
Yeah, we saw a lot. Well, that's the Mavs offense. That's what they do. That's what they shoot. They allergic to going to the rim. They shoot wide. They shoot contested threes. They shoot threes all over the place, and just say we're allergic to the rim. I don't know if we consider this guy here
a part of the Ken bunch, but we got Pops on the stream right now.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, fellas? Yeah, I know I'm over here talking two people.
How
I'm over here talking two people off the ledge.
How was your Sunday?
That is good.
It was great. I went to church this morning, so I had my prayers up in order. But
somebody tell the whole Mavericks organization to go to church because they ain't living right now. God ain't happy.
It's like I was telling Shamari and Caleb, how do you go from an 11-0 lead to lose a game? But I see how they lost. I really see how they lost. You have your bench is atrocious, and it's like Shamari was hollering. I said, "That's your boy, Himmy. How? What you gonna do with him? Well, they need to be playing Jaden Harden." I said, "No, you on the Tim Hardaway bandwagon."
What, Pops? Why is he the first guy off the bench?
I can only say that he's a veteran. That's the only reason I can see him playing. That he playing over Jaden Harden right now. That's the only reason I can see that.
Because he hasn't
money.
been.
Remember, money has to be on the court.
He hasn't been good for a month, except for one game, and he's consistently. And Coach Ken said they're healthy. He's consistently always the first guy off the bench, and he's the first guy back on the bench.
Yeah, and
go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Pop.
It's puzzling because you thought when they made the acquisitions of Gafford and PJ Washington, you get more intensity, you make your bench longer, but it's like after those first couple of games, they've regressed. Nobody,
the problem is, Pop, is that as I keep telling Kendrick, not Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington is going to have to be a spot up shooter in order to stay on this team.
Hold on, Pop. Before you start, let me correct my dear colleague right here, because he keeps saying as I keep like he's intelligent or something over here, like he's got all the answers.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't want to keep you.
Okay.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lot. Why you tell that lie on Sunday? Anyway. The bottom line is this. This team, first two guys off the bench are Maxi Kleber and Tim Hardaway Jr. The problem with that is they're playing absolutely the worst basketball of your top 9 rotation players, and they get the majority of the minutes. And the fact of the matter is, I agree with Walt when he says about Gafford. He can't when he's playing certain line, he can't stay on the floor because he's slow of foot. And when they pick and pop him to death, and you saw the blow by Tyrese Maxey. But here's the problem for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber ain't that better either. He's maybe a little bit faster, but he can't rebound. He can't defend his space. So basically the Mavericks are basically screwed. They're screwed with the big lineup, and they're still screwed with the small ball lineup. So it's something you're going to have to fix in off season. You can't fix it now. And we'll just have to go with what we have and hope Luke and Kyrie can get you 80 points, even though that didn't work. See Cleveland Cavaliers. But there you go.
Yeah. And normally your 6 man comes in to give you a spark. Your 6 and 7 man.
They don't have that right now.
Yeah, all those before all those people on my threads the last 2 weeks were talking about Tim Hardaway still 6th man of the year front runner. Y'all can quit all that garbage. Go ahead, Pop.
Telvash.
Real quick,
if you can Pop, before you go, if anybody wants to join us, click the link and join the broadcast as we talk to Mavs 76ers post game.
The last time Shamari and I checked in the game, Tim Hardaway was a negative 23 while he was in the game. And I wonder if one of y'all can go look back the last couple games to see what he was in the last couple games. And if that's not proof with Jason Kidd that he don't need to be on the court, I don't know what else you can present to him.
Well, I think they might have fixed that. I don't know if you heard the breaking news right before we were doing the stats and facts. AJ Lawson has been converted to a NBA contract. So
yeah, I saw the 2-way contract. Yeah, it's now standard contract. Yeah.
Okay, well,
he is now basically on the team.
Pops, you want an answer to that? Okay, let's get you this answer. Tim Hardaway Jr. -6 tonight. Let's go to the Celtics. Box score should be come up. Okay, there we go right here. Tim Hardaway Jr. -21 on Friday night. Let's go on a little bit further. Let's get to the okay, here we go. Tim Hardaway Jr. against Toronto. Let's get to the box score. Okay, he was a +14 in Toronto. Good for him. Tim Hardaway, wow. I guarantee this next one's a minus. I guarantee. I give my paycheck on this one.
Just hold your horse.
Cleveland. Yeah, let's get to Tim Hardaway Jr. Box score against the Cavs. -2. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go to the Pacers. Get to the box score. Tim Hardaway Jr. -14. So in the last 5 games, he's been minus except one. He was a +14 in Toronto, which they won the game. And the other 4, what I said, because the Mavericks lost 4 of their last 5 since that 7 games. So I put you the last 5 games. So all those 4 losses, Tim Hardaway has had a minus. Only time the Mavs has won is when he's in the plus column. That's too much to be relying on one guy that's inconsistent to win game. So basically what you're telling me, Pops, is for the Mavs to win game, he has to be on. And he's rarely on. So you see what the conundrum we're in right now.
Well, like I said, the problem is that if he's not on, then PJ Washington has to be on. PJ Washington had a lot of wide open threes today that he missed.
Yep, he missed those.
That if he make them, we in the game.
So what's gonna happen first? Luka gets suspended for his text being over 16, or Tim Hardaway getting benched?
I think Tim Hardaway is already benched. You didn't see him no more. Did you? What was that? The second half or the third quarter we stopped seeing him? After he missed that pass by Luka and Luka walked down the court and said something, you didn't see Tim Hardaway no more.
Yeah, then he missed that. Then he missed that pass, and then he got beat.
Yeah, when he missed that pass, that was it.
Then he got blown by on a dunk.
Yeah,
he got blown, and then they took him out and said he's done. No, give me Luka. Luka's getting his 16th tech. Because Coach Kidd, listen, I don't know what analytics they're telling his coaching staff is telling him, but some reason they're telling him to keep putting Tim Hardaway off in there for abundance of minutes, but they need to lose them analytics. He's not a winning basketball player right now.
Yeah, and the possibility of losing the next 2 games with Indiana and Miami.
Yeah, man, this was Walt Pops. The Mavericks have had some crazy. I can't believe they lost these games. I think back to the back-to-back losses. To the 2 losses at home to Memphis when they both had Ja and Jaren Jackson Jr. both out of those games. I think about the Cleveland Cavaliers loss where he was up 20 when the Cleveland Cavaliers was basically playing a G League team. They lost that game. I think about the Utah Jazz loss, which they blew out the Utah Jazz at home by 50. Then almost got beat by 50 up in Utah. And then I think of this one right here. Another bad loss with no Joel Embiid. Basically injured Tyrese Maxey most of the second half. And you let Kelly Oubre, Usabi Poppy, and Kyle Old Man Lowry just key you up for a hot L. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You let Mo Bamba look like he was all world today.
Mo Bamba didn't look this good since he was in Texas.
He definitely looked as good in the NBA.
He looked as good.
Hold up. They only had 9 players available because they're missing Milton, they're missing Embiid, and it was some other key player that they're missing.
Yeah, Robert Covington.
Roddy Covington.
Yeah, Robert Covington. And Kelly Oubre, they didn't know he was gonna play. He had a shoulder the other day. They thought he was gonna be out, but he played and he balled. So can I ask you guys a question? If I may.
Sure, go
Is
ahead.
Kelly Oubre better than Tim Hardaway Jr.?
They about the same.
I haven't seen too many Kelly Oubre games.
Okay.
I got another question for you, Ken.
Question.
I got another kid. Why haven't we found out what about happened to Kelly Oubre when he got hit by that car? That just slowly went away. You got hit by a car and
Hey, we
didn't get no end results of what really happened.
We got money. Sometimes things go away. Sometimes things go away. We don't have money.
Jerry Jones thought that philosophy worked till they treated him like a black man in court the other day. Told him, you got to come take this DNA.
Oh yeah,
like
you got to get swabbed, Jerry.
Yeah, I didn't know why.
Hold up. Jerry and Trump say they feel like black people now. You know, Trump getting indicted and everything, and then Jerry got to go do a paternity test. So they both feel like black people now.
Yeah, I didn't know white men. I didn't know people of European descent take DNA tests. I thought that was the only black thing.
I'm pretty much people of European descent thought they didn't take DNA tests either.
Yes, Ken, he's better than THJ.
Okay. As of right now, is Kyle Lowry better than Tim Hardaway Jr.?
Well, you know what? I would say yes. I would say because he brings a little leadership to that young squad, veteran leadership. You he's you can see him in the huddle. He's talking to players. His game may not be there, but that leadership goes a long way. Having an older guy that can tell you what to expect in certain situations. Something that we don't have.
Is Tobias Harris better than Tim Hardaway Jr.?
Oh yeah.
And I say that because these are the guys comparable, or at least as was, either below salary or right at the same salary as Tim Hardaway Jr. So, yeah, read it and tell what you want. The fact of the matter is this. I understand that he's a veteran. Like he's a veteran, so you trust this veteran, whatever you trust. But yeah, the way he's playing, you can give Jaden Hardy his minutes, because what happens is, and Pops, you know this, as a human element. Jaden Hardy or some other players are looking at this guy's playing like trash. I can't get no minutes. Then you get attitude. Then you get attitudes and bad energy providing. Then when that guy gets in the game, he said, "Well, I won't want to go all out for this guy. He's just gonna take me out and put this scrub in there because he's been in the league 10 years." I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
At least Jaden Hardy is a slasher.
Yeah.
At least he'll go to the.
His basketball IQ is low, but
right.
I can say the same thing about Tim Hardaway Jr.'s right now either. With these pull-up contested threes, he want to keep throwing out there instead of going to the basket.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't hit contested threes in the last 4 or 5 games. What makes you think you can shoot a couple of them tonight?
Yeah, and like I said, Pop, the
mid-range, the game ain't even happening.
And Pop, the one basket he got tonight, he went to the basket. Went to the basket, went to the rim hard, laid it up, got a shot. And then after then, I think she shot 3 more contested threes, and that's when Coach gets to go sit on the bench and go home or do something, go to church, whatever.
I'm pretty sure that story is going to come out here pretty soon. What happened with that? Because I did not see him on the bench.
No, we didn't see him on the bench in the 4th quarter.
I didn't see him on the bench in the 3rd quarter.
Well, he got a little attitude when he happens to get pulled and he don't agree with it. He may have sulked and went down. Ran straight to the locker room.
But we know that we'll know something wrong because we're hearing first from his daddy.
Yeah,
on his little podcast. So
I wish I was at the game and I would have seen if any coaches. They probably let him run to the locker room. Probably coaches didn't even follow him. Let him run on. Stay back there.
And Pops, let me ask you a question. Does this game pretty much lock the Mavericks in as a play-in team?
No, not yet.
Well, you know what? And like I was telling Shamar, Phoenix has KC tonight, and I don't know if Devin Booker's going to play tonight. You know,
Oh yeah, with his ankle.
So, right.
Yeah, Golden State getting run out. What's the score in that game? Is it
49-24?
Yeah, they're getting run out.
So the Mavericks are hanging around because everybody else is losing. You know, everybody is like Tiger Woods say, the field is coming back to them. You know, so but Phoenix and I don't have any confidence in the Pelicans. So who ahead of them? Phoenix and the Pelicans are ahead of them, and I think the Mavericks still stand a chance of getting up to the 6th because, like I said, they only 2 games and a half a game behind. You know those.
Yeah, that's what I can do the conference outlook right now. The Mavericks are 34-27. They drop a full game behind a game and a half behind Phoenix for the 6th spot. Sacramento's ahead of them at 24-35, a game behind him. I think Sacramento has who tonight? Sacramento has they got the Bulls tonight, so they're probably gonna be winning that one. And then
Somebody says kid fired yet? Fire kid.
I would say, listen. I respect Coach. I'm not as in love with him as Walt Chisholm is, because if you don't do nothing for me, anybody can go as far as I'm concerned. But I will say this, like me and Walt, like I discussed with Walt. I think before we did the stream K or a little before. If the Mavericks go one and done, what I'm meaning is if they end up in 9th or 10th, I don't think they end up 10th for the Lakers on free fall. But they end up in 9th and that do or die game pops, and they lose that, and this will be back-to-back season where they don't even make the actual playoffs. Yeah, I can see it.
Right. Hey,
I can see him getting the boot because
check this out, Kendrick and Walt.
I don't
check
see
this
it.
out.
I don't see.
You know what?
I don't see it from the
Listen. Pop, before you start, this is a result-based business, and especially when you're dealing with new ownership, new bosses. They don't know you. They don't have the ties to you like the last regime does. And so much Mark Cuban can do with you. Plus, you and the general manager really don't get along that much. So he's not gonna be holding you. He's not gonna be vibing with you to keep you around if the new regime wants to make a change. Because let me tell you something.
Here goes the thing. It's gonna take Luke. As long as Luke and Kyrie here, Coach Kidd gonna be here.
Well, I disagree with that. I push back on that. I agree with you halfway. This is why I say I agree with you halfway on that. But I don't care how friends you as a coach. Let the losing keep starting. These players, listen. These players are human too. If they just keep taking L's out of L's, Luke is not gonna be happy with that. And here's
the thing. Here's the thing, though.
And that's eventually going to happen.
I know that they had success coming off the trade or whatever, but it's still gonna take time for this team to gel off the trade.
And hold up, and if they do get rid of Kidd, he don't have a strong second assistant coach.
And that's what really hurts. Listen, no offense to Kevin Sweeney, but he looks like a 4th grade school substitute teacher.
You don't have Jamal Mosley or what's the other guy, Silas on your bench anymore.
And Jared Dudley, he's just there. To me, he's just there for sound bites. I remember when Coach Sweeney was coaching against the Denver Nuggets, and I don't know what play he called, but Luka looked at him like, man, what the world are you doing? He kind of rolled his eyes.
The Mavs are in trouble right now. The Mavs are about to be in a situation because the NBA doesn't know this new owner regime, and now people gonna be hesitant about coming to the Mavs because they're like, man, what we don't know these people. With Mark Cuban, it was kind of a little bit easier because you hear players around the league say, man, I like Mark Cuban. I would love to play for Mark Cuban. Now you kind of don't have that
Right.
anymore.
Right. You know.
So firing and letting go of people right now ain't too high on their priority because they really don't have nobody. Yeah, Cuban's got his little chump change 29% with the team right now.
Man, wait,
Yeah, got his little chump change.
Wait,
But he
Mark
still is over the basketball operation part, right? And talking to Mark Cuban last year, Mark Cuban said himself, things would have to go terribly wrong for me to fire a coach.
Isn't that Nico's job? Ain't that his title? Don't he do that?
So let me say this: is Tim Hardaway contract up after this season?
No, I think he's got one more year left.
Does he have a buyout?
Trust me, I looked at it. He's got. Trust me, after the Cleveland Cavalier game, I looked at his contract. He's got one more. He's got one more year left.
Hey man, when you become an accountant, man, why you in people? I don't know what's up with you in these people's pockets.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
Getting counting people money.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. I could be a great accountant.
Jake from State Farm dude earlier. Man, what's up, man? Why you in people's pockets, man?
Yeah, man. Hey man, listen, man. If you can't count your own pocket, you count somebody else's. But anyway.
That's not what they
but anyway, yeah, he's got one more year left, Pops. So yeah, but the this is the problem. Nobody's trading for that contract because he's a bad basketball player.
Oh no.
Unless once again you got to throw another first round pick, and the Mavs ain't doing that anymore. They just threw 2 first round picks this draft. So they're pretty much, unless you buy them out, they pretty much stuck with him. But like I said, don't blame me, Walt, and my guy, the great Mike Baskin. We try to tell all you Mavs fans, do not give him that contract. Oh. Hey, Mavs fan for life. Mavs for life. We love our boys in blue and all that BS. And look what it got you.
And I don't know if you guys saw my what I put on Facebook. Well, at least the Lakers got 2 players coming back who they can sort of, rejuvenate them with Gabe Vincent and Vanderbilt. The Mavs have nothing to look forward to.
You were healthy. This was one game you was actually healthy. Yeah. Everybody was healthy. Now we got to see what Derek Jr.'s shoulder is, but this is the one game everybody was in to play. Nobody was out. And to have this happen, I don't want to hear about, oh, well, it's a 12. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear about it coming off a road trip. It's the NBA. You're playing a team that's missing 4 of their top 10 rotation players, including a guy who was considered going into MVP again this season, and you just after that 11-0 start, you just get handled. I mean, you get handled where you were down double digits most of the game. Until a furious comeback where you got basically back in the game, because either you start hitting shots or the Sixers stop carrying on defense, but either way, you're just bad.
We're about that right there. Tim Hardaway, not the problem. We have high school level coaching.
Listen, everything's open. If you wanna kill kid, go ahead and kill him. You want to kill players, go ahead and kill them. Go ahead. I'm not. Listen, I don't know what.
John says Tim Hardaway Jr. is not the problem though. It's the coaching.
No, he's problem. This has been his problem since he's been in the league. He was drafted by Atlanta. They traded him because they got tired of his antics of just frequent jump shooting. The Knicks got tired of his antics with this. Hey, I'm just gonna pull up. I got this greener than green and hell light. I'm just gonna pull up from anywhere. They threw him in that.
All right, Pop. All right, Pop. We're gonna let you go. We got somebody else want to hop in real quick.
Boss, appreciate you.
All right, we got Pauline Mercer here. Looks like she's got something that she wants to say here. Let's see if we have her.
Hey,
Pauline, do we have you? Let me try this one. Pauline, do we have you? Pauline, do we have you? I guess not. Pauline, do we have you?
You have you, Pauline?
Guess not. Maybe she'll come back. But
Come
in
back
the
for us.
meantime, click back in, Pauline.
Yeah, come back
In the
on this one.
meantime, yes, anybody who missed it, anybody, the stream key is up. If you want to click on the link and hop on with me and Kendrick, we definitely will talk to you. Kendrick, I do have Coach Kidd if you want to hear from him real quick.
Not really, but that's the job. We have to. But anyway.
Okay, let's see.
Does he have his
Okay,
glasses on? Does he have his glasses on?
I think we got Pauline back. Let's see.
Okay.
Pauline, do we have you?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. How you doing, Pauline?
Hey!
What do you want to talk about, Pauline? Can you hear us?
Attention. I want you to his test.
Say that again.
Attention. Rewrite them.
We can't hear you.
Attention phone. Rewrite them, yes. A visitor.
Are you Asian?
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear.
Like you speaking something in what English? Oh, Coach Kidd does have the glasses on. Good for him.
Yeah, he's got his glasses. He's got his glasses on.
I really want to chunk him for this game. Ain't no reading that stat sheet, Coach Kidd. It is what it is. You saw it, so ain't no reading that.
Okay. Here goes Coach Kidd real quick.
That you guys saw the fourth quarter there for the first three.
Noon game. You look at being desperate, understanding you have no room for execution defensively. A lot of our schemes we didn't do until the fourth, and when we did execute them, they went the way we thought. And then offensively, I've said this early, we're going to be one of the best teams in this league. We don't score, we're one of the worst teams. And so when we struggle to score, then, and we're trying to find a way to score, and we're getting great looks one quarter. It's one of our better defensive quarters of the games, this afternoon.
Is it, so you said the new game, is there anything?
I was joking.
Okay. Is there anything more you can do to motivate this team to get them engaged for the whole 48?
Yeah, I think again with being healthy, you got to go through a rhythm and understand we got guys coming back. We're looking at different combinations, and we're still trying to win. And we got to continue to keep working through that. The one thing that we are trying to encourage our group to do is talk. We can't take our phones out there to text one another. We can't look at Instagram or Twitter while we're playing. We got to be able to talk to one another to help each other. And right now, or this afternoon, it was at a low, and so we have to be better talking to each other and being able to take that criticism and be positive and move forward.
Are there any specific adjustments or anything you plan to implement moving forward?
Yeah, well, right now I got to go back and look. We all know Timmy's not shooting the ball well. Maybe watch Major League. We get some Kentucky Fried. Trust Timmy's going to get out of it. That's the beauty of sport is you got to fail to be successful. We're in Boston. I give those guys a lot of credit. They didn't just start off winning and go into championships. They had to struggle. And right now we're struggling, and we got to stay together and stay positive and understand when the ball goes in the basket for us, we're really good. So the next step as if the ball is going through, and that's what we're going through right now.
You mentioned this sense of desperation in that fourth quarter. Is there a sense that this team doesn't feel that sense of desperation where they are in the standings at the time of the season?
Yeah, I think a lot of this is new. You know, we got two guys who have taken on the world in Kai and Luka, and understand what it means to be hunted and when you're playing for your life. Some of those guys in that locker room haven't been in this situation, so we're going through that right now, and we're trying to help them understand that you got to try to win every possession. You can't just take one or two off, and as a team, we'll be part just a test. A game test, basketball will test you to see if you're a true believer. And so, in that locker room, we got a lot of guys that believe, and we're gonna work our way through this.
Luka and Kyrie both had fairly good stat lines, a lot of turnovers, but do you feel like they're running out of options to turn to try and get that offense going when they've got it going when nobody else does?
Yeah, I think it's just understanding that those two are going. We did have a lot of turnovers. When we are 1 for 1 in assists to turnovers, that's not going to be a recipe for success. So we have to be better. We're a team that doesn't turn the ball over. Here of late, we've been having some turnovers. This afternoon, we had a lot of turnovers. So if you're not turnovers this afternoon, we had a lot of turnovers. So if you're not getting shots, that's going to put a lot of pressure on your defense. And so we have to be better with the ball, and then we'll be better on Tuesday.
We talked so much, early this season about increasing the pace. Is this an example of a game where it would have made sense to dial it back? Is that something that you guys are able to still toggle between?
Well, we can slow it down with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the issue. If we could play with pace, and just understand that taking care of the ball, like tonight or this afternoon with Philly, anytime you're going to touch the paint, they're going to reach, and Lowry's going to get the benefit of the doubt. We got to understand that when you drive it, Lowry's in the game, he's going to be there for a charge. We have to do better. Again, I thought D. Jones was great for us. We're going to need that again on Tuesday. But right now, we don't have someone who's been consistent, as your third scorer. PJ's trending. We need someone else to be able to step up.
Jason, you mentioned the struggle your team's going through right now.
Job is to put the guys in that can help us win and who are playing. But you never turn your back on someone if they're struggling. Timmy is struggling. We know that. And our job is to get him open shots, try to get him some easy ones. But, when you're playing the opponent, it's not just going to let him shoot. So, we got to continue to put him in a position to be successful. Today with the turnovers, it's just, something that's not what we do. We normally take care of the ball, and then this afternoon we did not. So we have to be better there. So our energy, it was a roller coaster. And we got to be consistent with our energy.
Okay. Hey, that was Coach Kidd, Kendrick.
Yeah, some things I like, some things I didn't like. I did like
So
the fact.
Sean says
What?
Sean says we have the wife beater mindset. Jason Kidd right now. He not taking things serious.
Like I said, some things I liked what he said, some things I did like what he said. One thing I did like that he said, which is true, we don't have a consistent third option. We never had. And the problem is people been trying to place Tim Hardaway Jr. as that third option, And like I said, I kept saying this whole season, even when he was running good, he's too inconsistent of a basketball player. He's too inconsistent. He's basically J.R. Smith. Anybody wants J.R. Smith to be your third offensive option? Look how they did to the Cavs in the finals. But
okay, Pauline,
but he's too
try it again, Pauline. Try it again, Pauline.
Okay.
No, I had to ban it because that's why the thing was going slow because Pauline was trying to call in while the thing was on. That's why the internet was messing up.
Okay. Also, things I didn't like is well, I'm just gonna read back what he said. What he said on Jason Kidd. Tim is struggling. We know that our job is to get him open shots, trying to get him some easy ones. When you're playing the opponent, they're not going to let him shoot. We have to continue to put him in a position to be successful. That's true, and that's good coach speak. This is the problem. Every time he's taking mostly bad shots. They're contested. It's okay if they give you the basketball, then you to pass it back for them to create another way for you to get open shot. It seems every time they pass Tim in the back, he's just jacking up a shot. He's not creating his own.
Hold on, let's see if we got Pauline this time. Hold on, let's see. Pauline, you there?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Now we got you.
Hey, Pauline.
I want to show you something.
Okay, go ahead.
It's from 1999.
Okay, is it the Mavericks?
No. But that's the truth. But that is. No.
We can't see anything.
Pauline, you there? Guess not.
Yeah, we lost her again.
Yeah. We just check Pauline's okay. Somebody check if anybody know Pauline. Check to see if baby girl okay. Like she's a little out of it. Anyway, like I was saying, it's okay if when they give you a shot and you don't have any to pass it back. The problem is Tim Hardaway's the ball's not moving. He's just stopping right in his hand and he's just jacking up a shot. That's what's got it behind sitting on the bench. When Tim Hardaway's in there, it's just not about just jacking up a shot. Pump it. When you see a guy fly, pump it and get to the basket. He scored his only basket doing what I just said. Pump, faking a shot, going to the basket, getting the lay in. It's not just about throwing up contested shots. Just because you get the ball in your hand, move the basketball around, you could get it back for an easy shot. That's all I'm saying.
A slot just became open. If anybody wants to hop in, well, I think all the slots are open. If anybody wants to hop in and talk Mavs with us,
is everybody angry?
Huh?
Come on, talk Mavs. It's Sunday. We want you to talk with us.
Hey, well, I mean, they're talking in the comments, but I'm just saying if you want to hop on and talk with us, you can.
It's okay. If I can sit up here and talk my ugly mug on this TV, trust me, how ugly is yours? Come on.
What is it? The Ken game?
Get on the stream, man. Get on the stream. I want to hear from you guys. We have conversation, basketball conversation with you guys. Yeah.
Hold on, somebody. Your camera doesn't have to be on. You can just come on and it'll you can just use your voice. You don't have to have a camera on.
Jose said send the link again.
I'm sending it now.
Get on, Jose. You got good basketball good basketball thoughts, man. You know, Jose, we like you, man. You got good basketball thoughts. So, Walt, as the Mavs now have lost 4 of the last 5, going into a tough stretch. Got the Pacers coming in on Tuesday. Got the Heat coming in on Thursday, and then they back on the road at Detroit at Detroit on Saturday at who's that? Good God. It's another East Coast at Chicago on Monday. What do the Mavs have to do to get on track? What do they have to do? What do they need to do? The Walt freeze? No, he didn't freeze. He's moving. Is it all about what Coach Kidd say? They need to talk more on defense. Obviously.
Yeah. They need to. I like what he said. Basically, he was echoing what Tovash was saying the other day about okay. I had something checked that said you had to authenticate, but if you try to click on and click back in, you won't have to authenticate no more. It should push you right through now. It was on authenticate.
Okay.
For anybody who wants to hop on, remember what Tovash was saying? That Coach Kidd basically isn't giving up on Tim Hardaway Jr. and that he's in a slump. He basically was just echoing what Tovash was saying, which is fine. There are other things wrong with Tim Hardaway Jr. Like you said. I know that we had a little success coming off the trade, and everybody thinks that Daniel Gafford needs to be on the floor. We sit down and watch this game. We're telling you guys, Daniel Gafford is getting blown by on plays. I understand now why he might have been given away. He's not as good as we hyped him up to be. And that's fine. I mean, but they're all having to get used to get adjusted to this trade.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. I told you before I don't agree with Josh Green starting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that. I don't think Josh Green should start. I think Junior should start.
Right. I'm starting to come around on that with you. Listen, Josh Green, he's improved. I'm not.
Josh Green is an energy guy. He needs to come off the bench.
But the fact of the matter is, he's not a starter in this league. He's 6'4", trying to guard the small forward position, and he's just too undersized. When you see teams with big wings, he struggles. He struggles on the defensive end, then it makes way he struggles on the offensive end. He's just like you said. He's an energy guy. Comes off the bench, gives you energy, gives you a change of pace, get you quick 5 to 7 points with his hustle. He does hustle, but that's what he is, the injury guy.
Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, so the second group lineup should be, I know it's kind of small, but it should be Josh Green, maybe Tim Hardaway Jr. You either go Dante Exum. You can go Dante Exum, Maxey, and probably Daniel Gafford. That could be your second group. Your first group is Luka, Kyrie, Jr., PJ Washington, and Derek Lively.
Right. Okay.
That should be your starting five. But I keep telling you, PJ Washington, he gonna be on the cusp of losing his starting spot too if he can't knock down them open threes that he getting, because he getting a lot of good looks.
Yeah, he's got to get better.
Gotta start knocking down them threes.
He got to start knocking because they're open. They're not like contested threes. He
airballed one, and I was like, my God.
Yeah, that thing curved. Actually, that thing curved. But
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
When him and Josh Green are on the floor, their job is to run to the corners and get their feet set and get open and knock down threes.
Right.
That's what their job is.
Right. So he's got to get more consistent at 3-point shot, especially in the corners. And I still like him still moving without the basketball, because I think it's some untapped things the Mavs can have, because he's a great dive cutter. But that's going to come off if he can hit his three, because only way you can dive cut is somebody's overplaying you for your 3-point shot. So if he can get that 3-point consistent knockdown, he's a
Hey,
excellent guy.
Jose, do it again. I took that off. You won't have to do the steps now. Just click on the link. I took that off. It was on authenticate. Don't worry about it. That was my fault.
Yeah, man.
You click
Jose
on the
won't
link
talk
now.
to
You
you,
won't
bro.
have to do that.
We'll talk to you.
Yeah,
But
you good. You won't have to do that anymore.
Is he on?
He probably will be. He said it came with too many steps. Yeah, I had it on authenticate, but I took that off.
Okay. But PJ Washington, he just need to be more consistent on 3-point shot. But he's got to shoot it. He still got to shoot it. He can't be scared of it because the shot's going to be there for him. He just got to knock it down. But I'm going to get back to the defense end of the floor. It needs to be. Jason, Coach Kidd is right. The communication is not there. You see too many breakdowns on defense, especially on the back end of it. When the Mavericks started to trap and double maxi, too many guys on the back end didn't communicate with each other. That's why you saw so many easy baskets, easy dunks, easy lay-ins, and that comes with communication. Whether it's Maxi, whether it's Derek Lively, whether it's Daniel Gafford, they have the back end, so it's their job to communicate. Guys dive cutting, guys cutting from the top of the key to the paint, to the middle of the paint. Guys swinging the ball, cutting back to the backside of the paint. It's their job to count that out to the teammates. I think that was Coach Kidd was replying to. We got to start communicating with each other. When you don't communicate on defense, that's how guys get lost and how you end up getting easy scores. But regardless, this team got a lot of work to do. 7-game winning streak is now in the past. That means nothing, especially you lose 4 out of your last 5. And yeah, man, you got the Pacers coming in. It's gonna be a tough one because you're talking about a team that goes with pace. We just saw them last Sunday run the Mavericks out their own gym. So they're gonna be running. They're gonna be running up and down the floor. So Mavs got to be tied in on defense. They whether you do practice tomorrow, they got to be tied in on defense, or they're gonna get embarrassed out there. Because Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner, and that's another matchup. Unfortunately, Daniel Gafford can't play in because Miles Turner ate him up. He ate him up last Sunday. So it's gonna be tough, real tough.
It's all about the role players shooting bricks, especially Kleber and THJ. 2 air balls by PHJ in return to inconsistent Green.
Yeah. The shots are there. I mean, listen. Coach Kidd said it face. It's Luke and Kyrie have a lot on their shoulders, man. They got to score, but they got to sit up for these guys. And the open shots is not except for Tim Hardaway Jr., who loves to shoot contested shots. But the rest of the guys, the shots are open. You just got to knock them down. I mean, you got to knock them down. Josh Green, he was bad today with his shooting. All of them were bad today with their shooting. And also too many turnovers, man. Good grief. He had 10 turnovers in the first half. And you wonder why he was down. You can't be loose with the ball like that against anybody. You turn the ball over that many times. What was it? 16 times, 16, 17 times in the game, you're gonna lose. I mean, you're gonna lose against anybody. Oh man,
hey, Jose, accept my friend request.
Breaking news.
Whoa.
Breaking news.
Wait a minute.
It's a sad one. It's a sad one.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Yeah, sad news. Yeah. Sad news in the world of sports today. Longtime ESPN NFL reporter Chris Mortensen dies today at the age of 72. Chris Mortensen.
What?
Gone. Died at 72.
Mort?
Yeah, Mort at 72. He was 72. Chris Mortensen.
Wow.
Everybody missed the Mort report. Long time NFL reporter.
Okay, Jose, I'm about to send you the link. I'm about to send it to your DMs. Wow, Mort passed away.
Yep.
Wow.
Remember
Did
he
that
had
just
bouts
happen?
with I guess today. No, I think he had bouts with cancer and stuff like that. I don't know what he is. I don't claim me on that. I'm just saying he had bouts with cancer in the past. But Chris Morton gone, 72 today. Thoughts and prayers, man.
Wow. And
Chris
what
Morton quit. Yeah.
What I just tell you before the show started?
I don't remember, man. My thought.
Man, I just said, man, I miss Stuart Scott.
Oh
I miss
yeah,
him
you
being
did
on
say
TV.
that. Yeah, man. Chris Morrison, he's been like our childhood as far as NFL games, man.
Yes, Jose.
He's been like our childhood doing NFL games. I mean that he was the insider. He was the Woj of the NFL. So, thoughts and prayers to his family, man. But anyway,
Oh, I see
yeah.
what you're saying, Jose. If you got Google or if you got an iPhone, you got to go through Safari, or you have to get on a laptop. If you use your phone, you have to go. If you got an iPhone, you have to go through Safari. That's why. Yeah, if you're on an iPhone, you gotta go through. It don't go through Google. It won't go through Chrome.
While we doing that, let's get to the scores around the association.
Yeah, let's go to scores real quick.
Yeah, because I was suck. Good grief, our score suck. Let's get to it. Yeah, the NBA. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games on the association. Only 3 in progress now, have been in progress. Let's go to the early game. Dallas Mavericks wet the bed again. Nothing new there. Getting trounced by the 76ers, 120 to 116. It wasn't that close. Trust me on that. Luka Doncic with another 30-point triple-double. Who cares? Tyrese Maxey, 24 points in that game. The Mavericks got the game within 5 late, but it was pretty much church. Mavs losing 4 out of the last 5, falling to basically a deadlock tie with the Golden State Warriors. Speaking of the Golden State Warriors, that may not last long because they're about to head to their 28th L. They're getting trounced, 82-38 at halftime. Let me read this again. The Boston Celtics have 82 points at halftime. 82.
Payback.
To the Golden State Warriors 38. Yeah. That game's over. So the Mavericks are going to be locked in back in at 8. That game's over. It's about to start the 3rd. The Clippers and the T-Wolves. This is a good battle. The Clippers lead the T-Wolves 55-54 midway in the 3rd quarter. Games that are on progress to go. The Detroit Pistons visit the Magic Kingdom to play the Orlando Magic. The Charlotte Hornets head to Toronto to play the Toronto Raptors. The Knicks and Cavaliers, that game will be on ESPN at 6. That's a rematch of last year's playoff with the Knicks beat the Cavs. The Indiana Pacers head to Dallas. That's our next opponent. Head to Dallas on Tuesday, but up first, they head to San Antonio tonight. Face Wemby and the Spurs. Tip off of that is about 6 p.m. And also on ESPN, this ought to be a good one. At least we hope. The OKC Thunder head to Phoenix to play Durant and maybe Devin Booker. And the Phoenix Suns, that will be an 8:30 tip on ESPN. As for tomorrow, anybody wants some playoff basketball Monday? NBA basketball Monday. Grizzlies at Nets. Clippers, that's ought to be a good one on NBA TV. Clippers at Bucks. Trailblazers at T-Wolves. Wizards at Jazz. Bulls at Kings. And on NBA TV also, in the late game, 9:30, Thunder, at Lakers. And also, don't forget, the Mavericks are back on the hardwood again as they host the Indiana Pacers. That will be on, I think, Bally's. Hopefully, I pray to God it's on Bally's. That'll be a 7:30 tip on Tuesday. Pacers at Mavs. The return of Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle ain't want Luka crying like that after Tuesday. We'll see. And that scores around the association brought to you by us. Hey, us.
Man, they really upset about that loss.
Who? Oh, the Mavericks?
The Mavericks.
What, Timmy May has something else to say?
No, I'm saying like there are no interviews coming through. They're just...
Oh, what we got a players only meeting?
Something's going on because let's get back over here to Grant. See who else talk, because right now nobody else talk.
I wouldn't want to talk either. Not for that.
Except Coach Kidd.
I wouldn't want to talk either. I think Gutless performed. Let me see. Let's get back on. Let's get back on Mavs Twitter. See what they talking about. Nick Van Exton. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh yeah, it was just Kidd. Nick was talking about his question he had the Kid. Apparently, I guess he wasn't happy with the answer he got. I
accepted your friend request, Jose. What I was saying was, if you got an iPhone, you got to go to Safari. It won't let you do it through Google Chrome. You got to do it through Safari. That's what it's telling you. So it's like copy link and take it to Safari.
Also, man, they had some great wrestling out there today. They had the ring set up, do some wrestling. Nick Van Exton took a shot of it. Had some great wrestling out there, guys.
But I'll send you something real quick too, Jose. Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna send you something that'll help you out too. Go ahead, Kendrick.
No, I'm trying to read about any interviews, and you ain't got none. I ain't got nothing pretty much to say.
I thought you was reading. What's the name?
Okay, Tim Cato. This is the worst I've ever seen Tim Hardaway play for extended stretch of his career. Okay, Tim Cato, not up on the man. Dallas Mavericks after 7-game win streak. I ain't got no more. As you also know, AJ Lawson's deal to a standard NBA contract. He's been converted. So shouts out to AJ Moore. Somebody said Luka asking out this offseason. The Dunks era in Dallas is officially almost over. Thank you. Go Lakers. That was a Laker fan. Go Lakers.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You better be really careful with that new ownership stuff. I mean, they better keep Cuban around as long as they can, because if they do write Cuban out, you ain't gonna get too much done around here.
That's the reason why Cuban's here, and it's 25%.
Yeah. So I think you're gonna see Cuban around with the basketball side of it for a while, because the moment Cuban is officially done with the Mavericks, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get stuff done.
Yeah, slightly biased said this is slightly biased. One of my good friends on Twitter said this is you can check him out with Nick Van Exton. He just said the Mavericks just all time themselves as fourth really poor showing. Somebody said what changes, what needs to change. Somebody had a picture of Coach Kidd up there.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Woo! Somebody said the Mavericks roster has flaws, and not everything that goes wrong is the fault of Coach Kidd. But I'm ready to move on. Proof is in the pudding. These guys has coached a couple of generational players that have nothing to show for it. He said this guy. He means Giannis and Luka. Dog, what is Coach Kidd hate? Somebody said Coach Kidd standing over there just like my computer freezing for 40 minutes. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah, man. It's that kind of day. I'm sorry, Walt. It's that kind of day.
God dog it.
That kind of day. Woo! Woo! It's an afternoon game. You're gonna see all the injuries. Usually the game's so late, people go to bed. Somebody said, Watching Luka get scapegoated because the Mavericks hired Jason Kidd. Man, God dog, I'm not trying to. I'm just reading these things. I'm not even looking at them. Good grief. Woo! Man, it's a lot of Jason Kidd hate, man. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of things you can get on Coach Kidd about. Listen, we don't agree with everything Coach Kidd says. Like I said, I accuse Walter being a Coach Kidd lover, but listen, he disagreeing. And I'm sorry to agree, but Josh Green does not need to be in the starting lineup.
I get what he's trying to do right now. Right now, he's trying to find the right what's the name, the right bunch.
Well, that bunch is
I know,
gone.
and I get it. For some people, if we feel like time is running out, like he don't have time to, but you got to trade in the middle of the year, so you got to figure out who can do what, who can't, who goes where, who doesn't go, stuff like that.
So, yeah, man, but and like I said, I don't agree with the Tim Hardaway and Maxi Kleber, the first two off the bench. I guess because they're vets, but like I said, if they don't have it, I got a quick hook for Tim Hardaway Jr. Maxi has to play minutes because Daniel Gafford is struggling in the minutes that he's playing. That's why he's not playing the minutes. I hope you guys saw.
And people are not understanding it, and it's like, bro, like what game are y'all watching? Like he's getting blown by. He's just not on certain, and like you said, in certain matchups, he just can't be on the floor for. This was a game he could be on the floor for.
I hope you guys saw that first quarter. The reason why Tyrese Maxey was getting all those buckets because they kept switching on him and he kept blowing by him. Yep. Even when it wasn't switching, Daniel Gafford was in position at the paint. He still wasn't quick enough to get over there to him. So it is what it is. It's going to be certain games he can play in, and certain games he can't. He's the backup center. He's not the starting center. He's the backup center. So But this is the big problem.
He only started those weeks because what's his name was hurt.
Yeah, but the problem is that's not my biggest problem. The problem is that the problem is with Maxey, he's not much better, but he is. And what I mean by that, he can switch, but it's a lot of things he can't do. He can't when he switches on the bigs or switches back on the bigs, he's not strong enough to keep him out of the paint. He's not a great rebounder. He's not a good space defender anymore in the low block like he used to. So he has his warts also. And it's just something you're going to have to deal with until the off season, when you can hopefully be able to address those situations. But right now the Mavs, as far as the small ball with their bigs, they're in a bad way. Just say I can tell you the best bet. Derek Lively can't get into foul trouble. If he doesn't get into foul trouble, because Derek Lively actually has the athleticism to switch on the smalls and actually be okay out there and recover back onto his bigs. If they're pick and pop 3-point shooting. The problem with him is he getting the foul trouble. I don't know if it's because he's a rookie, and that comes with he's not getting in respect, or that comes with he doesn't know the league and doesn't know how to not get out of foul trouble. So it is what it is.
Somebody says better than missed shots and players standing around on defense. Mavs' biggest strength now is inside the post, but they're not taking advantage of it.
No, I would agree on. I would say that the best. I always Luka Walt says this. I always say the best Luka Doncic is post Luka. It's post Luka. He can listen. You're 245. Well, I guess he's 245 pounds. I don't know his actual weight. But he like he hasn't gained any weight, so good for him. But he's still a big strong man. He can get in the shot he wanted. Actually, if he wants to, he can. Actually, if you want to get into the foul. I mean, he's always complaining about fouls. If he wants to get into the penalty more, just go in the paint over and over. Especially when they're playing small ball. You got Maxey out there, four out, go in the paint, and either they got to play you one-on-one, either they got to foul you and one, or you getting the score, or they're gonna double you, kick out for open three, and it's on those guys to hit the shot. It's easy basketball. It's checkers. It's not chess.
Well, Well, the thing is, like I've said, if you're gonna have Tim Hardaway Jr. and Kyrie on the floor, then Luka does need to play in the post. Like he can't be on the outside waiting for the ball. He's gonna have to play mid range or post. Right. That's the only way that lineup works.
And this is the crazy
even with
thing.
Even if you got Josh Green on the floor, the only way it's gonna work is if Luka says they say, Luka, you're gonna have to play in the post if we got these guys on the floor.
And this is the crazy thing. He's a extremely good mid-range to post player.
His problem. I told you what his problem is.
He's very good at that.
I told you what his problem is. He don't want to go to the free throw line. That's why everything on in the fourth quarter is a step back, and it ain't going to the basket because he don't want to have to go to the free throw line, knock down them free throws. It's not even in the system set. They look it off like it's a problem at the to be in the paint. Well, of course they are, because they're getting their head beat in, so now they're trying to shoot all these threes to catch up.
Yeah, the Mavericks are down big. They're gonna try to shoot their way off, and that's what's they go 3-point crazy
out of it.
I mean, they've always done that. The later the game is, the more threes they're gonna put up. So the later the game, the more threes they put up.
Yeah, if they behind, you better believe they're gonna keep. What was that? Even when Rick Carlisle was here, well, the analytics show you that 3 counts more than 2.
Yeah, that's just how the team is designed. It's how they built.
And that's okay. But if that's the case, PJ Washington is going to start knocking down more threes.
Or you're going to have to get guys in here who are naturally 3-point shooters.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, that's a talk for another.
Come on, Klay.
Come on, Klay.
Got you.
Well, ain't no Klay. He getting his spot.
I got a jersey for you.
He's getting his head kicked in right now. Boston. Right now. So
yeah, he probably like it. Yeah, he probably on that bench thinking, man, I wonder what the Mavs doing over there right now.
I pretty much think he's thinking about,
God, dog, it's 104-59. My God.
What the Thunder do?
Is this payback? This is payback.
Well, if that's the case, the Boston Celtics are paying the whole league back. They paying the whole league back because we now if you're a Mavs fan, you don't feel so bad because the Warriors, this thing is over with. You can sit Steph Curry's down. You can sit Curry down. I don't know why Chris Paul is still in there.
Because he ain't played in so long. Let him he can get some run.
You can sit him down. The thing's over with.
Chris Paul can get some run.
If the Boston Celtics do not win the championship, wow, man. Wow. You want to talk about utter failures. I mean, they are playing like one of the best teams ever right now. But hey, it's not what you do on March 3rd. It's what you do in April. So as long as them 3-point shots start falling in April, if they don't fall in April, it's another lost season. So
yeah, I think of course Chris Paul loving this right now. He said, "Oh man, I can definitely get some run now. If I can't do nothing else, I can get some run."
Man, good Lord.
I ain't played in a couple months.
Do we got anybody on the stream?
I was trying to wait for some interviews.
Good luck. Good grip with that, man. Look with that.
Yeah, they not doing no talking over there. I guess Coach Kid's the only one that's gonna do an interview today.
I wouldn't want to talk either after that. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Luka. Come on, Luka. Why don't Luka want us to ask about his defense today? He always asks. We try to ask about your defense, Luka. Damn.
I got an answer for you. No comment.
I tell you what, though, while we wait on that, me and Kendrick definitely want to let you know something that's gonna be going down in a couple weeks. March 17th, right, Kendrick?
Yeah.
March 17th, you can come see us live. Look out, the Colony. We're coming to see you. We're coming to see you, the Colony. We're gonna be live at Twisted Bar and Grill for the Denver Nuggets Mavericks Sunday. That's actually what's the name weekend? St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's
man,
Day
come
weekend, St. Patrick's Day Sunday.
Yeah, come for the ambiance. Come for the ambiance, not the game, because there may be another hot ale coming down.
Yeah. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. No, we gonna do that.
Yeah, well, come for the ambiance, man. I mean, shoot, it don't matter if the Mavs win or lose. Come see us. Come kick it with us. Have a good time. Yeah, Twisted Bar and Grill on the Colony.
Yep. We coming to see you in the Colony. We're gonna be there March 17th for the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Denver Nuggets at about 2:00, I think, on that day.
No, it's 2:30. It's 2:30.
Oh, it's 2:30? Yeah, 2:30. We'll be there around way before. We'll be there around 2:00 or before.
Yeah, we'll be around 2:00. We'll be way but 2:00 setting up. Yeah, come on down, man. Come see us, man. Come see us, man. That'd be a great time. A great time to see you guys. Haven't seen you guys in the Colony in a while. Come on down.
Yeah, since the Cowboys messed everything up, we're gonna be out in the streets.
That's a whole lot of issues going there. Should we do when is Jerry paternity thing to come in? Should we do a show on that? Just strictly a show on Jerry's paternity.
Aren't y'all gonna be in North Park this week? No, we will not. Is that where you at, North Park? Jose? We do need to get over there in that area though. We need to find somewhere over there.
One time I ever visited North Park is the mall to go get electronics.
Yep. We need to get somewhere off of Northwest Highway. There's tons of stuff over there. We definitely need to find a spot. Oh, you know what? I do. My Nashville hot chicken place over there off Mockingbird.
Oh.
I forgot about them. We definitely could.
We need to keep that in the rotation.
We might do that for a playoff game or something. We got spots we can go to for the playoff game.
We need to put that in the rotation then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who's playoffs? Dallas Stars?
No, the Mavericks.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, when we beat the Lakers in the play-in, and then
I see you trying to sneak that one in there. Quick. I thought I wasn't gonna catch that.
Jose, are you saying Twisted Bar and Grill is 15 minutes away from you?
Yeah, come on out, man. We may let you talk with us.
Yeah, we got extra microphones. We'll let people sit down and
talk with us, man.
We got some extra
microphones. We'll bring you on the show.
Yeah, we'll let you sit down and talk. And listen,
I'm gonna talk. You can chump it up with us, man. After the Mavs have another 45-point L to the Nuggets on that Sunday.
Stop it. Listen. Here's the thing. We're going to Twisted Bar and Grill. We're gonna start it. We're gonna start. We didn't have good luck with the Cowboys, but we damn sure gonna have good luck with the Mavericks. Okay. When we go to Twisted Bar and Grill, the Mavs are gonna beat the Denver Nuggets.
Is that what you believe? Is that what you believe?
Yep. Put me down now for a dub.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway gonna be playing that game.
Denver Nuggets is here.
Tim Hardaway gonna be playing that game. Is Tim Hardaway gonna be playing that game?
Nah, I think we'll have him benched by then.
Okay. My goodness, man, nobody's talking. I think they're gone, Walt. I think they Coach Kidd said y'all take the rest of the day off. Good Lord.
Okay.
What are we doing? What are the Mavs doing? Good grief. I know the L was bad.
Jose, you got to the 17th, man. To come out and hang out with us, man. Got to the 17th, man. St. Patrick's Day weekend. It's a Sunday afternoon. Nothing's gonna be going on. We got a busy week that week, Kendrick. I mean, very busy week. From the 17th on down, because what is that? Oh, I'm sorry, the week of the 28th. We got the Rangers opening day, and then the March Madness tournament that weekend in the same week.
Also, the most important thing, you forgetting. You left out the most important thing. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you right now?
The most important thing. What am I missing?
Watch along WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's in what's the name?
It's still close. It's still.
That's
right
after. That's like Is that April? That's the weekend afterwards.
Maybe like
That's the following weekend. I said March.
potatoes and corn chips. All these months blend into each other, so who cares?
We do
Still,
got a lot.
It's on the horizon.
We do got a lot going on. Let me see. WrestleMania is what's it, WrestleMania 40? It's April 6th, April 7th. So yeah, so that next weekend, boy, we're gonna be busy. God, no, boy, we're gonna be busy.
Yeah, unfortunately,
in the March first week of April.
Unfortunately, we're gonna be busy that weekend again because we also have Mavs on that weekend. Good Lord, they love to keep interrupting my wrestling programs, but they like to go win. Last year they was on both nights of WrestleMania weekend and lost both games.
Jose, don't do that. We gonna win. We gonna win when we go to the Colony. Don't worry about that. We gonna win when we go to the Colony.
That's yeah.
St. Patrick's
Jose won't still believe. He still believe. He still believe.
Yeah.
He still believe.
Matter of fact, I just ordered me a new Mavs polo this morning. It'll be here. I'm gonna have it on. I'm gonna have it on ready to go.
Yeah.
When we get out there.
You got a nice great new Mavs polo L. Break it in at L. Yeah,
all right, Kendrick, can you read who we got this week? All the games we got this week.
Yeah.
When we'll all be on again. I know Tuesday we play. The Pacers.
Yeah, let's read them. Let's read all these. Let's read all these unfortunate losses we're gonna have the upcoming. All right, let's kick it off.
Yeah, Jose, we're not making a run to the conference finals. We're making a run to the NBA finals.
Jose, don't believe that man. He says a lot. Yeah. He says a lot of true things, but that ain't one of them. Okay, let's get off to the
Kendrick.
Well, don't do this.
When we beat the Pacers, we're gonna get back on track with the Pacers.
Don't do this.
On Tuesday.
Well, I'm begging.
We're gonna beat the Pacers and be on our way.
Walt, don't do this. Walt, do not do this. Okay, let's get back to reality. Tuesday, March 5th, Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers come to the AAC to face Luka and the Mavs. Featuring Coach Carlisle. He's back. Anyway,
hey, I've been trying to figure out we're a better home or road team. It don't look like we either.
Either. On Thursday, March 7th, national televised game, TNT. Heat at Mavs. That's a 6:30 tip.
Man, we back on regular TV.
Yeah, this won't be on regular TV. Saturday, March 9th, 6 p.m. Mavs at Pistons. That's more our style.
Man, whoa.
More our speed. I like that. That's more our speed. I want to see the Pistons a whole bunch of times.
Hold on. Time out. Did you say next Saturday?
Next Saturday, yeah.
You mean to tell me I got to spend a Saturday night with the Dallas Mavericks, watching the Dallas Mavericks play the Detroit Pistons?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be great. It's more our speed right there.
Kendrick, I'd be willing to give us a night off next Saturday.
For what, man? We got to get the win column.
Come on, man.
We probably gonna be on a 5-game losing streak by then.
Hey, yeah. What you doing, man? We're gonna get back on track tomorrow. On Tuesday.
Okay. All right. March 11th, 7 p.m. tip. Mavericks at Bulls in Chi-Town. And then, boy, it ticks up. This game right here will be a seeding game because the team right now is getting whooped upside the head. Mavs host Warriors. March 13th at 7:30 on Wednesday.
Oh man, we could beat them. We can easily beat them.
Look at what right now.
Look at what Boston's doing. If Boston can beat them, we should.
Oak Cliff Bobby Fellowship can whoop them jokers right now. The second night of a back-to-back on Thursday, March 14th, 9 p.m. This will be a TNT game. Mavs at Thunder. Oh, you taking a hot L on that one. Second night of a back-to-back and playing the Warriors. You taking a hot L on March 14th on Thursday.
Man, they got the spare. They don't even have Steph Curry in the game. They got the spares in the game.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gonna give you a hot L on March 14th on Thursday. TNT.
Hey. I'm sorry. Last time I checked, when we played Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, what happened?
That was a win.
Okay, we ran them off the court is what happened.
But
I don't want to hear no more about OKC
there's two
stuff.
things wrong with that.
What?
The Mavs are struggling once again, and two, that game's gonna be in Chicopee Arena, wherever it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be in OKC.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how they're coming.
We can win in Chesapeake.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be back-to-back hot L's for the Mavericks. We'll be in the Colony for this one. March 17th, 2:30. Nuggets at Mavs. Mavs playing defending champion.
And put me down for a dub. Calling it right now. Mavericks will defeat the Denver Nuggets on March 17th, 2:30, Twisted Bar and Grill.
And just because the Mavs never have swept this team, as far as swept this team in a series before in my lifetime, give me down for an L on this one. Mavs at Spurs. Wemby goes off. He finally gets his 50-point game this season. March 19th, 7 p.m. Mavs at Spurs. 50-pointer for Wemby. Okay, now moving on. March 21st, 7:30 tip. Mavericks at Jazz. No, Jazz at Mavericks. And then the following on the 25th, Mavericks go to Utah to play the Jazz. So a mini home and home playoff series right there. What?
Oh, come on, man, stop it. We know we can beat the Utah Jazz. That's easy. That's easy work.
Not last time you did. Not last time you did.
That's because we didn't have all our people. But come on, man, that's easy work.
Well, you had all your people. You had all your people tonight. You still got Trump. But anyway, Mavericks. March 26th. Mavericks had the Sacramento to play back-to-back games against the Kings. Where they're gonna light the beam up. What that the Smoothie King? What's arena is that? What arena is that? Kings have? What's that arena?
The Kings?
Yeah. So what's the name of the
Smoothie
arena?
King is Smoothie King is what's the name?
The Pelicans. Okay. Well, that's some stupid name.
Golden One.
The Golden One arena. The Mavs played 2 games there on the 26th and the 29th against the Sacramento Kings. Both 9 p.m. games. And then on the 31st, Mavericks head back to Texas, but not home. They head to Houston, down 45. They play the Houston Rockets. And then on April 2nd, Mavericks head to San Francisco to play the Golden State Warriors. It's a long road trip. I mean, miles gonna be spent. So you mean to tell me they had from Utah to California, then back to Texas to back to California? Boy, that's tough. I see a lot of L's in that one. Then Mavs come home April 4th, host the Atlanta Hawks.
They have to do that. They have to do that because the Sweet 16, the Elite 8 is here.
Yeah, but that's a lot of miles. Host the April 4th, Mavs back home to host the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe a 6:30 tip. Then it'll be a back-to-back because the second night will be April 5th. Mavs host Warriors. That'll be a 7:30 tip. Then Mavericks head are still back at home on April 7th, a 2:30 game. I don't know if that's a ABC game or not. It'd be Mavs hosting the Houston Rockets. Then April 9th, Mavs head to Charlotte to play the Charlotte Hornets, the Grant Williams revenge game. When he's gonna put down 30 for us. Expect a cheap shot on Luka on that game also. Then April 10th, it'll be second night of back-to-back. Mavs go to Miami to play the Heat. Count me down as an L on that one. Then count me for a dub on this one. Mavs host the Pistons on April 12th.
Stop it.
Then on April 14th, count me for a dub for Mavs on this one because the OKC Thunder will have nothing to play for. They'll be locked in. The Mavs will have something to play for because they'll be fighting for their playoff lives. April 4th, 2:30, Mavericks at Thunder to close out the season.
Stop it, man. Okay. All right, so we'll be back Tuesday night, right?
Uh-huh.
So we'll be back Tuesday night when the Mavs take on the Pacers. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around it, we will see you around Tuesday night.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you'll see Tim Hardaway Jr. around because he's back in that line.
Just in the slump.